Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my weekly review for this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super that just aired in Japan. This week's episode is called Let's Keep Going, Beerus-sama. The Battle of Gods continues. Alright, so just finished watching the episode. This will contain spoilers. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you'll want to watch it before you watch my review. Oh man, this one was great. So this is, I would say, like last week's episode was probably my favorite up until that point. This week's episode was even better. It just continued the fight with Beerus and Goku, and we're getting to see kind of the more and more parts of the power of Super Saiyan God mode Goku. And there was some really cool action sequences throughout this one. This one is pretty much fighting all the way through, which is a lot of fun. And even though Beerus kind of messes with Goku and tells him that he's using his full power, he, even to this point, really still isn't. And when he actually does use maybe all of his energy or most of his energy without even pushing himself past the kind of his normal energy type level range, he's able to kind of hit Goku, and then it'll just come crashing down, fall down from outer space into the the ocean, and then eventually wake up and go back up. So that was probably the coolest part of the episode, was when that happened. The tones got serious and everything, and you see Beerus, and he kind of uses some kind of stab with his fingernails into the side of Goku, and he falls all the way down, and then kind of passes out. And then another thing we got to see in this one was cool about Super Saiyan God is not only are they crazy durable and also have just a lot of God Kai energy, seemingly being able to fight for way longer than your regular characters, they also have incredible stamina, incredible durability. So if they get hurt in some kind of way, it seems like with Goku, he can kind of repair himself and kind of come back up. And it seems like as the battle's going through, he's getting stronger and stronger as it goes with Beerus. So I like Beerus as a villain, man. He's a great villain. He's probably, I think when this is all said and done, he may go down as one of the best, right up there with Frieza and Cell, and I guess Boo, even though I prefer Beerus already over Boo, I think, because he's got more personality. I like his design better with the whole cat thing going on, the Egyptian god thing. Really fun. And I also like the way he fights, too. He's got the tail, and they got some funny parts where he's like pulling Goku's nose and stuff like that, just messing with him. So that was fun to see, and I liked their kind of explanation of why he kind of allows Goku to do what he does, and it's because, and he talks about it too, about him being kind of sleepy and kind of being tired with regards to Goku, because he's bored. That's the thing, like if you were a god, right, and you just had nothing to do, because there'd be really no reason to hardly do anything, because you could live for so long, you eventually would just get bored, maybe just go to sleep or something like that. And it seems that he has woken up because there is somebody who he can finally kind of challenge him, and that's what he wants. So he doesn't necessarily just want to kill Goku right off the bat. He wants to enjoy fighting with him, and even if he needs a little encouragement, which is to use leverage of the ability that he has to destroy the planet if he needs to, can use that to kind of get Goku going and get him to push himself beyond his regular limits, even though Beerus is not even at his full limit yet, not to mention pushing further. But it looks like next week we're going to see that. You can see a lot of the God Kai coming out of him as he's purple. You got Goku's got the red, and man, just really, really cool. So in terms of score, this one, I'm going to give this week's episode a 9 out of 10. Solid episode. Really glad I stayed on with Battle of Gods, with Dragon Ball Super, because even though Battle of Gods covered so much of this already, and we're kind of getting to see it again, it's still cool because they're doing a good job of it now. The animation's on point. Some people didn't like the animation this episode, but I felt like it was pretty good. They did get into that kind of fast motion kind of blurriness that they do, which is a big thing now in Japan with the animation, which I'm still not really used to sometimes when they kind of go real fast paced and they show different things. I personally don't like it too much, but it wasn't too much of it in this episode. There was some really good, dark, you look at Beerus' face and it's all dark and stuff and serious and ominous, and it's just really, really good. So really enjoying it. Probably one or two more episodes maybe of the battle. Looks like maybe even next week's episode they'll stop or start to wrap it up, and then we'll see where the story goes from there. Biggest interest right now is I can't wait to see how Vegeta ends up becoming a Super Saiyan God himself. Getting to see them train, getting to see Frieza. It's going to be cool to see a lot of the parts that we didn't really get to see in the movie versions because they were left out. So let me know what you guys thought about this week's episode and what you're thinking about Dragon Ball Super. I am enjoying it, and I'm definitely going to watch it all the way through. We'll probably keep up the recaps, reviews, videos each week as we go. So 9 out of 10 for this episode for me. Let me know what you guys thought. Rate your comments below. If you like this video, please thumb it up below. If you want to help support the channel, please share, please favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, you want to see more Dragon Ball videos from me each week, go ahead and subscribe at the bottom left. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again real soon. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace.